The disappearance of theater, of live theater, especially during COVID, it was like a death. There was a grieving process. And that, for me personally, was very, very difficult at the beginning. And then you're seeing all of this devastation and all of these things happening around us, and you feel very out of control. And those are the same circumstances that create art, that artists respond to.
It shut everything down as far as theater goes. It was like, okay, I'm not doing theater. I'm not leaving the house. I was able to do a couple things in the summer that I was lucky to be part of, and one other project like this that we videotaped. But it's like, okay, we have to kind of reimagine theater and figure out what we're going to do moving forward.
Theater is not stoppable. We will find ways to bring art to the forefront, that it can't be killed. Because being an educator, of course, the arts is the first thing to go. And by doing this, it's like, no, we're not going anywhere. We're just finding a new way to present it.
Honestly, it hurt. It hurt in several different ways. In the first place, because theater is my home. That sounds corny, but it is for me. It's where I'm able to most fully connect and share with the people I'm working with the wider world around me. So the absence of that hurt. And then to look at movements like We See You White American Theater, to look at other pushes for a more open and democratic and inclusive and safe theatrical environment in the United States, or specifically in Michigan, and to see that, honestly, there is more theater than I expected that is comfortable with being white supremacist. So that was a little shocking, and that also hurt. But balancing that out, I could say for myself personally within the state of Michigan, I have found so many people and so many organizations and so many institutions that in response to 2020 went, wow, whether we realized it or not, consciously or unconsciously, theater has been operating in a way that privileges a certain group of people and not only excludes, but in many cases actively damages so many others. And that's something that needs to be rectified, because theater is for everybody and should be for everybody and should include everybody.
Yeah, doing theater in COVID is hard. There's nothing, all of it is hard. Rehearsals are hard. Zoom rehearsals are hard. Because you don't get that opportunity to get up and move around in the same sort of way. So putting movement into your body, adding all of those elements that you would get to add in a live space, it's just not there. So I think I appreciate the challenge of just learning how to work through different things. I know it's given me a lot of opportunities to work with people in ways that I wouldn't have been able to work with people. Everybody's trying something new.
This is the first time I've been a part of a Black festival. Being in other cities, say somewhere like Ann Arbor, where I was doing theater and choreographing, I was writing, I was acting, but yet I still, at that time, was the only Black actor in that theater group.
I think in the middle of a pandemic that has disproportionately hit the Black community, it's so nice to be a part of a piece that promotes hope and promotes standing in self and promotes the normalization of Black people feeling things. I think it's important in the moment where we've had so much collective grief to bring a little bit of joy and to bring a little bit of like a slice of life. And for me personally, it's been really, really great to be in a theater again.
I am so proud that we have been able to elevate and provide employment and learning and means of expression to so many Black people in Detroit, in surrounding areas, and offering those opportunities in the Sister Cities program to children around the country. I think what I'm actually most proud of with us is that we didn't do that at the exclusion of others. And that we recognized that our experiences, while unique, are those of the human experience. And so I'm really proud of the fact that we're 90%, BIPOC and 90% local. And I'm also really proud that we have other people to create a diverse company. I think it's only made us stronger.
Black people are not a monolith, and I think that's the reason why it's so important to show a myriad of different Black stories, because we're not, as it says in the play, we're not just, hired killers and pimps and drug dealers and, drug users and stuff like that. That's not who we are. That's not even really our contribution to this country, honestly. I think it's important to show the power that has come from our pain, the way we've used that to move forward, and the way we've created literally everything that makes anything cool from all of that. And folks need to know how dope we is.
I'm striving for excellence. I'm striving for authenticity. And that's what I felt this whole time. And we need more of that. More of that.
The Obsidian.
The Obsidian.
The Obsidian
Theater Festival.
Black stories.
Black stories.
Black stories.
New stage.
New stage.
New stage.
The Obsidian Theater Fest to the moon. Let me know. Yeah.